सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ओं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्त गुरूणां देवतानां परब्रह्मण अनुग्रहेण योग दर्शन वेदांत दर्शन साधन द्वारेण परमात्मा अनुभूति द्वारेण मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थं समस्त सनातन साधकानां रक्षणार्थं च पतंजलि योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ गुरूणां स्मरणम्। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। 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 ओम पतंजलि महर्षये 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 नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। व्यास महर्षये नमः। व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम अत पतंजलि योग दर्शन शास्त्रं प्रथमः समाधिपादः सूत्राणि। प्लीज चैंट the 8 sutras we have studied. Om अथ योगानुशासनं योगः चित्तवृत्तिनिरोधः तदा द्रष्टुः स्वरूपे अवस्थानं वृत्तिसारूप्यम् इतरत्र वृत्तयः पञ्चतयः क्लिष्टाः प्रमाणविपर्यय विकल्प निद्रा स्मृतयः प्रत्यक्ष अनुमान आगमाः प्रमाणानि विपर्ययो मिथ्या ज्ञानम् अतद्रूप प्रतिष्ठम्. See sutras and then bhashyam, then the understanding, then observing that in ourselves. This is how all the adhyatmika jivana, adhyatmika sadhanas are there. Now the vrutthis are 5. Pramana, Viparya, Vikalpa, Nidra, Smriti. You must be by hearting them by now. Every day we are saying. And all these 5 vrutthis, when any one of them are in Vyuthana Sthiti, I, the pure self, have the Sarupyata with that as a helpless victim as if. But that need not be a lot. There's a way out. And the way out is all the vrutthis can be Nirodha. Like all the traffic is stopped when the president, prime minister goes. Otherwise, so much of the traffic is there that the ordinary people cannot go through that. In the same way, when the vritti nirodha is done, then Swarupa Pratishtha happens. So, and when the vritti nirodha are done, then only Swarupa Pratishtha happens. That vritti, which we call here vritti nirodha, just now in Vedanta we studied as Bogdhau Guhayam Nihitam Triputi Me. Same what is said there, here, little difference in language, that's it. And for that only the entire yoga sadhana here. And there the Vedanta Vicharana. Here the Chitta Vritti Nirodha, there through the Vedanta Vicharana, everything is proved to be non-existing, illusory and illusory. In Vedanta, by realizing that it is illusory and illusory, we just drop it. There's no other effort required in Vedanta. By knowing is unreal. But in the yoga, you have to understand the vrittis, you have to accept them, you have to struggle with them. That's how little difference is there. That's why that is Purusha Pradhana Sadhana, Vedanta. This is Prakriti Pradhana Sadhana. Both of them for again moksha only. Now, Pramana Vrittis, Pratyaksha Vritti. Pratyaksha Pramana Vritti. Okay, we are main subject, don't forget. Vritti is the main subject. Among the vritti, the 5 types. Among the 5, first one is pramana. Among pramana, there are 3. In the 3, the first is pratyaksha. Therefore, pratyaksha pramana vritti. Anumana pramana vritti. agama, pramana, vritti. These vrittis always we are gaining them. They are again of two types, aklishta and klishta. If they are aklishta, they will help us for viveka khyati, which generally we don't do. We only involve in the klishta, which is only increasing sadhanas, causing for our punarjanma ityadi, samsara. Punarjanma not necessary that you will be born again after death. That to anyway hai. Punarjanma is again and again you become desirer, again and again you become passionate, again and again you become an angry person. This is called punarjanma. Every time whenever I become greedy or selfish or desire mongerer, I am born there. Why? Because I had vasanas. How? Because of value given to klishta vrittis, whose only job is to take me towards samsara. So, klesha hetukaha, samskara hetukaha, janmadi hetukaha, or the klishta vrittis visa. Whereas the aklishta vrittis, what they do? Viveka khyati. Then guna lakshana nirodhanam. Through that, the aklishta vrittis give mukti. So, the pramana vrittis are of both types. Now, which we are entertaining, we have to be careful. हमारे प्रमाण वाले जो वृत्तियां हैं प्रत्यक्ष अनुमान आगम ये क्लिष्ट का है कि अक्लिष्ट का है वी हैव टू सी. And when we are in Shastra and the Guru is always Aklishta only. They will guide us. Okay? Yeah? Second vritti is what? Pramana Vipareya vritti. That also we have explained. Vipareyo mithya jnanam atadrupa pratishtam. The non-apprehension of the reality followed by the misapprehension. Anyatha jnati, agrahanam followed by the anyatha grahanam is called as the viparya. But this viparya is not pramana because the pramana is always there permanently. But viparya goes away when the right pramana is brought. But that type of viparya vrittis also we entertain. Okay, the thoughts of, and many a times our discussion, our fear, like if I don't know what exactly is in your mind and you never told me, then whatever I imagine in my mind is viparya vritti. Because tattvasya agrahanam, you never told me, and I imagined as I want, anyatha grahanam. 90% of our opinions about people and all are viparya only. Because exactly so you don't know. Because they never revealed. Viparya vritti. Vritti is the main point. And vritti, viparya is not pramana that we just now proved. Now the vikalpa also we explained yesterday. Little deeper it is, but not difficult. Again, third also is a vritti. That vritti's name is vikalpa vritti. What is the vikalpa vritti? Can you explain, sir? Vikalpa vritti means what? Shabda jnananupati vastu shunya vikalpa vritti. और शब्द ज्ञान अनुपाति वृत्ति ही वस्तु शून्य वृत्ति ही is called as vikalpa vritti. So and every vritti gives us the prama, the jnanam. So the jnanam happens in us. So शब्द वन बाई वन वर्ड, शब्द का कोई अर्थ है उसको कहते हैं उसका ज्ञान, और उस ज्ञान के अनुसार चित्त में एक वृत्ति बनता है. But corresponding referential any object substantial is not there. That's called as vastu shunyata. That is called as vikalpa vritti. So through the shabda a meaning came, but that is not indicating anything. But that meaning which is gained is useful for vyavahar. Like pramana, we have already discussed. Pramakaranam pramanam, with which the vyavahara is sambhavam. In the beginning only we saw pramana, prameya, pramata, pramiti or prama, then pramakaranam pramanam, vyavharartham. In Paramatma, there no pramana is required. But finally we use Shabda Pramana because something to required to reach to that place. So the Shabda Pramana, when we jump into Atma Anubhuti, even Shabda Pramana is not required. I don't need to tell myself what I am, nor others need tell me. I am, I know, I experience myself. That time, even that Shabda Pramana is dropped. But till that Shabda is used in the self, that is Aprameya, Aprameya, Paramatma ko bolte hain. It is not a prameya vastu to be known by any pramata through the means of pramana as prama. That is not there in the self. Anyway, so Shabda Jnananupati Vastu Shunyo Vikalpa. Three or four beautiful explanations are given to drive this thought into us. Yesterday we saw almost four of them, I think, three of them. So I am studying this mantra two times, this sutra. Then I am trying to explain it through the Vyasa Bhashya. That will be our effort today. और भी 2-4 मिनट बचा है तो we go to Nidra. Anyway, we are in that only. So say two times. Shabda Jnananupate Vastu Shunyo Vikalpaha. Shabda Jnananupate Vastu Shunyo Vikalpaha. मतलब शब्द ज्ञान अनुपाति वृत्ति, where vastu is not there, that vritti is called vikalpa vritti. Among the 5 vrittis, the central wala, the third one. So what is the meaning of shabda jnana anupati? Shabda jnana anu paschat pati patati. Patati means it comes into manifestation. That vritti comes into vritti. देखो, chitta is a common stuff. In that common stuff, from the outer or inner influences, the waves are coming. That's called a vritti. Always, whenever you want to understand it clearly, compare the chitta with the lake, undisturbed lake, or a water in your balti. Chitta is the water, but then when the water is disturbed from within also, if you put a aqua there, fish, then it will हवा छोड़ते हैं तब भी डिस्टेंस होता. और आउटसाइड आप मुंह से कर रहे हो, नाक से कर रहे हो, या कोई पत्थर डाल के, what is happening? The same water is taking a shape. That's called as vritti. So in the lake of the mind, the waves of the vrittis. Vritti means wave. That depends. Which vritti depends on which is the object. So when the object is a shabda by somebody, which has got a jnanam, that jnanam becomes the object of which the chitta takes a shape called as vritti. अब मेरे चित्त का अभी वृत्ति कौन सा है? वो शब्द जिन्होंने कहा जिसका वो अर्थ है वो. So Shabda Jnana Anupati Vritti. In the Pratyaksha Pramana, the Vastu itself is seen through the Indriyas and by the Mana, and then that became a Vritti which is illumined by the Chidavasa, then it became known object, then the Chidavasa himself is the knower. Jnata कहते हैं उनको, प्रमाता. In the Anumana, in the second one, Viparya, that the Tattvasya Agrahanam and followed by Anida Agrahanam, these two made a Vritti. That was a Viparya. That also a Jnanam, but not permanent. When a Pramana comes, that goes away. All this snake example, etc., all that. You understand? You see a snake, but it is actually a rope. When you know the rope as rope, snake goes away. That's called Viparya Vritti. Now the Vikalpa Vritti, इस शब्द ज्ञान के कारण एक वृत्ति बनता है. शब्द का कोई ज्ञान है, उसका वृत्ति बनता है, जो किसी ने कहा. शब्द ज्ञान अनुपाति, बट वस्तु शून्य. हाँ, देयर इज नो वस्तु. वन एग्जांपल वी से, ना, yesterday we saw, no, सन प्रमाण उपारोही न विपरे उपारोही च. This I explained yesterday, I will not talk again. The vikalpa vritti is not a part of pramana, not a pramana part of viparya. Therefore, it is given a separate category. Why it is not pramana? Because in pramana there should be vastu, but in vikalpa there is no vastu. Therefore, it is not pramana. Clear? Then why it is not viparya? Viparya goes away when the pramana comes or any proper means of knowledge comes. But this vikalpa vritti never goes away. It is Thayi Bhava. Therefore, it is not the Viparya Vritti also. Clear? Now, the Vikalpa explanation is Shabda Jnana Anupati Vastu Shunya. How to understand it, sir? Through examples. No. कल ना भी डिस्ट्रैक्ट होता है. నానా వద్దు క్లాస్ అప్పుడు ఇవన్నీ కొంచెం నాకు డిస్ట్రాక్ట్ అవుతాయి. అవి చదవాలా, క్లాస్ చెప్పాలా? ప్లీజ్ స్టాప్, స్టాప్, స్టాప్ సెండింగ్ మెసేజెస్. ఐ అండ్ మైండ్ గెట్స్ డిస్ట్రాక్టెడ్. ఐఎమ్ డూయింగ్ క్లాస్ నా. సి స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్. వస్తు శూన్యత్వే అపి. So, though the referential object is not there, vastu shunyatve api shabda jnana mahatmya nibandhanaha. Shabda it is spoken, Shabda has got a jnana. Because of the power of that Shabda jnana, vyavahara drishyate. That vyavahara goes on. That Shabda ke karan, jo jnana ke karan jo vritti bana, that is called as Vikalpa vritti. So, vastu shunyatvepi shabda jnana mahatmya nibandhana vyavahara drishyate. We will give you 3 or 4 examples. So, generally we have a doubt. When there is no vastu, how can there be vyavahara? शब्द के ज्ञान के अनुसार व्यवहार होता है, वस्तु के होने की जरूरत नहीं है. Please stop it. Tadyatha example. Yesterday we saw, I am sure some of you at least must have little contemplated. Very interesting. What was the example? Tadyatha, listen carefully. Chaitanyam Purushasya Swarupam is said by the Guru to disciple. Disciple understands also. Chaitanya Guru Purusha ka Swarup. Now, what is the Vastu Shunyata here, because of which this particular sentence comes under the Vikalpa Vritti? The Vastu Shunyata is what? Ki, this explanation, Chaitanyam Purushasya Sarupam, there is a Shashti Tatpurusha Samasa, which is giving us an impression that there is a Purusha is there and he has got a Lakshana or then a Sarupa. Therefore, Purushasya Sarupam Chaitanyam. Okay, Purusha ka Swarup Chaitanya. Shashti Tatpurusha it is, because it is in the genitive case. है ना? Chaitanyam Purushasya Swarupam. Jnana bana, but still it's a Vikalpa Vritti because there is a Vritti Shunyata. What is the Shunyata of the Vritti, or what Vritti? Vastu Shunyata, not Shunyata of the Vastu. Vastu Shunya. What is the Vastu Shunyata there? The Vastu Shunyata is the Shashti Tatpurusha. Why? Because Chaitanyam and Purusha are not two things. That you have to say the Chaitanya is a Visheshana and Purusha is the Visheshya. Thank God to the Vedanta. Recently we studied Satyajnana Antam Brahma. It is so easy for me to explain this. Chaitanya Purusha ka Sarup hai kya? देखो, what a good question it is. Yes and no also. Why no? Because Purusha and Chaitanya are not two things. And why yes also? Because Chaitanya and Purusha are not two things. Answer is it. So षष्ठी संबंध का जरूरत है ही नहीं और है भी नहीं वहां, वस्तु शून्य. Yet शब्द ज्ञान अनुपाति वृत्ति बना. We nod the head, yes, I understood. And it is correct also. And it is always there. Once it is understood by the Guru, by the disciple, when the Guru taught, he the Atma ka Sarup, Chaitanya hai, Purusha ka Sarup, he understands it. And he does Vyavahara, and he teaches to his disciples also the same way. It goes on. But it's a Vikalpa Vritti. But it is a Aklishta Vritti, because this is what helps us to reach to Paramatma. Is it understandable? There are no two things like Chaitanya and Purusha that we say Chaitanya Purusha ka Lakshan hai. So the Shashti ka waha lop hai. Vritti nahi hai waha Shashti Tatpurush ka. Vastu Shunya. And yet the knowledge came that Purusha ka Swarup Chaitanya hai. This is called as Vikalpata. So vastu shunyatve api tadyata chaitanyam purushasya sarupam iti. Yada chiti evi purushaha tada kim atra kena vyapadishyate. देखो, when the Purusha himself of Chaitanya tha, then what is talked and to whom it is told as what? Kim atra kena vyapadishyate. देखो, how there can be the Shashti Tat Purusha and how can be there the Visheshana Vishesha Sambandha when the Chaitanya and Purusha are not two. But then that's how it is spoken. It's a Shabda. This is the only way by which gurus can teach. But when we listen to that, a vritti is formed in us of nodding the head. That is called Vikalpa vritti. Therefore, Shabda Jnana Anupati, but Vastu Shunya. What is the Vastu Shunya? Shashti Tat Purusha. There is a sambandha between Chaitanya and Purusha. Because there are two things. देखो, गुलाब और लाल अलग है. देखो, गुलाब का रंग लाल है. You can say, because gulab can be alag rang also, and lal can be to other objects also. We have discussed in Taittiriya Upanishad already. Is it not? In that way, पुरुष का स्वरूप चैतन्य के अलावा जड़ नहीं हो सकता, और चैतन्य पुरुष ही है, not the prakriti. Prakriti is jada again. Therefore, there are not two things like Purusha and Chaitanyam. Thus, you can talk is Chaitanya Purushasya Sarupam. Yet that sentence is used and it is giving Jnanam. So, Shabda ke karan Jnana ka vritti bana, but there is no Vastu. विकल्प है ये. वृत्ति ही तस्य गौः इति. Like चैत्र से हो, चैत्र इज द नेम ऑफ ए पर्सन. गौः, उसका ये गाय है. अरे गाय उधर घास खा रहे रे, किसका है? वो चैत्र का है. So Chaitra is alag, Gav is alag, then there is Shashti Tatpurusha, that Gau or the cow belongs to him. But in this way, Chaitanyam doesn't belong to Purusha. Here the man and Gau are not same. There is Shashti possible. There Chaitanya and Purusha are not two. It is same. Therefore Shashti is not possible. Therefore the absence of Shashti is called as Vastu Shunyata. शब्द ज्ञानानुपाति वस्तु शून्य विकल्प. Therefore वस्तु शून्य शब्द ज्ञानानुपाति रूपी विकल्प वृत्ति के लिए ये चैतन्यम पुरुष स्वरूपम इज एन एग्जाम्पल. Another explanation and another example. Second is what? कि तथा प्रतिषिद्ध वस्तु धर्म निष्क्रिय पुरुष. ओके, प्रतिषिद्ध वस्तु धर्म निष्क्रिय पुरुष. One example. So, pratisiddha vastu dharma. Okay, ek vastu is there. It has its some dharmas. And it has not got other dharmas. So, the other dharma rejection or showing that the dharma is not there in it. That also is a vikalpa vritti. For example, nishkriyaha purushaha. Like in the pure Paramatma, there is no kriya we talk about. So, nishkriya is what? Absence of action. Presence of action, you can talk. Absence of action, how can you talk? Absence is not an substantial thing about which you talk. Therefore, here, Purusha is not talked. Is absence of the Kriya is talked, and absence of Kriya is not a substantial thing about which you can talk. Yet, you say Purusha or Paramatma Nishkriya, then a vritti is formed in our understanding. That is called as the Vikalpa vritti. For that, some examples are given. What is that? Tishtati banaha, sthasyati banaha, stitaha banaha. So, tishtati banaha is in the present tense. Sthasyati banaha is future tense. Stita banaha is past tense. For an arrow. No? Arrow is moving, not moving. Arrow is stationary. Arrow is now traveling. In the future, again it will fall somewhere. An arrow was there earlier, it was not moving. Now, these three times, the niskriyata of the arrow is set. As if there was any time the kriya in the bana by itself. Very subtle thought it is. Banaha tishtati. Tishtati, stasyati, sthitah. They are all three tenses. But the meaning is one. Okay, there is some kriya shown in the bana of it not moving. Kriya shown in the bana by saying that it is not moving. Not moving is neither a kriya and also not moving is the natural state of bana. But unless you say bana hai waha, move nahi kar raha, the sentence is not complete. But in that there is no vastu. बाणः तिष्ठति स्थास्यति स्थित इति गति निवृत्तौ धातु अर्थमात्रं गम्यते. गति निवृत्ति वहाँ बाण का. Bana is not moving. Okay? The movement of the bana is rejected. Then do you need to use that word? No. Why? The bana never moves by itself. अपने आप जा रहा है थोड़ी है. मतलब क्या है ना, बाण को तुमने बाण गया क्या हम पूछते हैं. लेट अस से दिस वे. इट इज इंटरेस्टिंग. अभी अभी नहीं गया. अभी नहीं गया. फिर अब गया क्या? गया लेकिन लगकर रुक गया. न गया है न रुक गया हो. गया रुक गया आर नेवर इन द बाणम. बट व्हेन यू यूज दैट सेंटेंस द मीनिंग इज देयर कि अभी इसने लगाया नहीं, बाण को मारा नहीं. सो थ्रू द निष्क्रियत्व a thought is made in the mind. In this example of bana tishtati asthiti sthitah, that is called vikalpa vritti. So nishkriyatva is indicated, but you need not indicate nishkriyata because there is never a kriya in bana. Yet you have to say that. वो गया क्या हम पूछते हैं. अब जा रहा है, अब जा चुका है. कौन बाण? बाण अपने आप न जाता है, उसके अंदर क्रिया है ही नहीं. बट देन यू यूज इट ऑन ए बो एंड यू हैव शॉट इट एंड यू आर attributing the movement and stability to Banam. Banam neither moves, never stops. Banam is. But in that the Kriya Atva is given. For our sake, that you have to do some work with the Bana, hit someone. This is what is second example. Third one is what? Iti gati nivritto dhatu arthamatram gamete tata anutpatti dharma purusha iti. Third one is what? All the anutpatti and so many negations are done in the purusha, which are seen in the world which is other than purusha. All the words used to describe Paramatma in Vedanta, they all fall under the Vikalpa Vrutthis, but they are all Aklishta Vrutthis. Because they help us in making us understand. So, Ashabdam, Asparsham, Arupam, Avyayam, Avikari, these are all what are they? Shabdam you can talk. Ashabdam how can you talk? But still the Brahman is said as Ashabdam, then a Vritti happens in the mind. That's called Vikalpa Vritti. That's what he says. So to Ajanma, Avikari, Avinashi. Janma, Vikari, Vinasha, you can see. Ajanma, how can you talk? Where is a vastu called Ajanma? Janma hai to bolenge. Like a child is born. But your child is not born. How can you show it? Absence you can't show. So, yeah, Tata Anutpatti Dharma Purusha iti is an example. For the Vikalpa, where Anutpatti Dharma is Ajanma Purusha. So, Ajam, Nirvikalpam, Nirakaram. These are the words used for Parabrahmana. So, in that all, what is used is Vikalpa Vritti. Hey, you know Brahman is Ajam. Yes, I understood. But Ajam is unborn. Unborn is absence. Absence is not object of a thought. It is not an object. Na? Still an understanding is made. That understanding is in the form of thought. That thought is called Vikalpa. Iti utpatti dharmasya abhava matram avagamyate na purusha anvayi dharma. See? That purusha is ajanma. By saying so, ajam, purusha is not talked. What is talked about is anutpatti dharma is talked. And the anutpatti is not a substantial thing. But still, it conveys a meaning when you say purusha is ajanma. That meaning is made in the chitta as a vritti. That vritti is called vikalpa. Dharmaha. Tasmad vikalpita sa dharmaha. तेन च अस्ति व्यवहार इति. And one even meditates by using the word ajam nirvikalpam and even reach the self also. So in this way, शब्द ज्ञान के कारण बनने वाला, शब्द के ज्ञान के कारण, शब्द का अर्थ का ज्ञान के कारण बनने वाला वृत्ति, जिसमें कोई वस्तु नहीं है, this called as vikalpa vritti. Okay. Now गति निवृत्तौ गति निवृत्ति विषयक विकल्पे वर्तमानत्वात् अविशिष्टं स्वाधात्व स्यात् धात्वर्थमात्रं पारमार्थिकतया प्रतीयते. कर्तृत्वं कर्तृत्वस्य वर्तमानत्वादिकं च प्रत्ययत्रयार्थस्तु विकल्पित इत्यर्थः. बाणे गति निवृत्ति अनुकूल कृतित्वाभावात् इति. गति निवृत्तिरेव तावत् कल्पिता, तस्यापि भावरूपत्वं तत्रापि पूर्वापरीभाव पूर्वापरीभाव इति अहो कल्पना परंपरा इत्यर्थः. So this is what it is. Now we will see the fourth of the vrittis, that is nidra vritti. What is nidra? We'll chant today. Tomorrow we discuss. Nidra vritti भी हो जाएगा, हो सके तो. Then smriti vritti also we can see today, tomorrow. So chant करो. अभाव प्रत्यय अभाव प्रत्यय आलम्बना वृत्ति आलम्बना वृत्ति निद्रा निद्रा अभाव अभाव प्रत्यय प्रत्यय आलम्बना आलम्बना वृत्ति वृत्ति निद्रा निद्रा अभाव प्रत्यय आलम्बना वृत्ति निद्रा अभाव प्रत्यय आलम्बना वृत्ति निद्रा. How it is, what it is, we will enjoy it tomorrow. Thank you. वस्तु शून्य शब्द ज्ञानानुपाति विकल्प. Think about it little as homework. हरि ओम.